And when I tell you, he torched me in that first quarter. Like, literally, he gave me 20 points in the first quarter.
Jump in front 10-0 on Toronto the other day and lost. Michael Jordan.
Mike Miller, and then you're going to try to add pieces with a significant number of first-round picks that they have. Michael Jordan again hitting the jump shot.
Meetings between the Wizards and the Magic. Orlando won the first two. In fact, they have won 12 of the last 15, and Michael Jordan off to the good start. 8 points.
All right, your Jordan story before we take a break.
So, Jordan, I'm playing in Orlando. It's his last year. We play them in Orlando first.
First at MCI Center 96-87, but the Wiz have won the last two, including the overtime victory. Now, the season the starting lineup has changed.
And I'm blocking his shot. Like, I'm locking him up. Like,
Oh.
I'm doing my thing again. I blocked his shot like 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
Like, I'm having my way against him defensively. Now, granted, he's 40 years old, but I'm feeling good about myself. So.
Displaying some of those quick hands and sharp defensive moves. Gets that ball from behind. That's the place to get it. A right-handed
Will fire and miss. Hill up high for the rebound. Pushes it up to McGrady. Alley-oop. And Doug Collins needs a 4-point lead. Correction, 23-point lead. The Wizards whittle it away to 5, but get no closer. And Orlando takes the first of 4 meetings.
Fast forward a month later, we're in D.C. My ankle, we go to a doctor in Baltimore, and basically he tells me I'm done. Like, my ankle's, once again, it's not healed, it's broken, I have to have surgery. But I wanted to play against Jordan one last time.
A capacity crowd, better than 20,000, making their way into the MCI Center in Washington. All 21 home games have been sellouts here in our nation's capital. And tonight, it's the Washington Wizards facing the Orlando Magic. The Magic at 20-20. Wizards coming at 19-19. Both teams vying for a playoff spot and playoff position.
And so we're playing the Wizards. It's a TNT game.
Wait,
Thursday
don't you
night.
want to go out where you dominate him and you're blocking his
I'm
shots?
just thinking, my ego. Like, I'm thinking, like,
okay.
I had him the last game. I don't need this left ankle. Just give me some.
I only need
Motrin.
one ankle.
Give me a bunch of Motrin. I'm gonna go out here.
Worse than tendonitis, Grant Hill said that he was just relieved to finally know what was wrong with his ankle. Now, currently, you'll notice he wears a special shoe fitted with orthotics that slightly tilts the ankle inward to eliminate some pressure. But Mark, Grant said that his ankle is feeling much better.
And Doc Rivers telling us prior to the game that it's certainly great to have Grant Hill back on.
And when I tell you, he torched me in that first quarter. Like, literally, he gave me 20 points in the first quarter on the same play. Like, he just ran the same play every time and did this, and I could not guard him.
Jordan from Hughes. And there's no question the Wizards have come out with a good start, but they did jump in front 10-0 on Toronto the other day and lost. Michael Jordan. So Washington with a 12.
Are Tracy McGrady and Mike Miller, and then you're going to try to add pieces with a significant number of first-round picks that they have. Michael Jordan again hitting the jump shot, that mid-range set.
Wizards and the Magic. Orlando won the first two. In fact, they have won 12 of the last 15, and Michael Jordan off to the good start. 8 points on 4.
To wear your body out when you lose all that weight.
Yes, he came into camp overweight, out of shape. Once again, Michael Jordan, he has 10 points, 10 on hand.
I'm taking Stoudemire. I have a tie right now at this moment.
A tie?
I have a tie between Yao Ming and Stoudemire. I do. That's what I have right now. That's why we have the rest of the season.
Peter often demonstrates his crossover move to us. Michael Jordan back on the floor. He had 20 points in the first quarter. So the Wizards now lead.
And so, literally, I checked out of the game at the end of the first quarter, and I didn't even go to the bed. I just walked back to the locker room. Like, I was done. Like, literally had surgery like a couple days later.
Down to 2, Jordan with the shot, and beats the 24. 24 points.
His hand at Kwame Brown just right. He's giving him minutes as Jordan makes the jump shot. He's not giving Kwame Brown
3 minutes remaining in the fourth. And the Wizards up by 15. Jordan extends to a 17-point lead.
But it was like, I wanted to guard Jordan one last time. And you're right, I shouldn't have. I should have just let that go.
Did he know you were a wounded
He
animal?
probably did, because he went at me every
And he didn't
the
care.
Same move. Like, it wasn't, he didn't do anything different. It was the same move, and I had nothing for him.
71-69 victory.
Marv, I must pass this information along to you. Speaking with Calvin Hill prior to the game, he mentioned that our producer, and this came out of Grant's mouth as well this morning.
Jordan probably had your x-rays in the locker room.
He probably did.
He probably knew exactly.
I'm surprised he didn't send somebody for me to come back out.
For Michael Jordan, Wizards go to 20-19. They move a full game in front of Orlando. Magic now 20 and 21. They've lost 6 of their last 8. Again, the final score, the Wizards 108. The Magic 93. An impressive performance by the Wizards, who did it without.
But bringing out the worst version of Jordan was never an isolated case. Before that, another young player had to learn it the hard way. In his rookie season, Ray Allen was given the task of guarding MJ and ended up witnessing one of those nights no one ever forgets. Click now and discover how Jordan dropped more than 40 points on a young Ray Allen.